Welcome to episode 184 of your favorite daily podcast, A Couple of Things, a podcast about things. Today, I am going to tell you guys about why I now hate the weather in the Netherlands. So, yeah, when I first moved to the Netherlands, I moved in winter, like peak winter, and I loved it because it wasn't hot. And I hate being hot. I hate heat so much. Like, that's the worst thing you can do to me. Put me in a hot place. So I was so happy that it wasn't hot. I could wear my coat, wear my turn on the heating for when I felt a bit too cold, and so on and so forth. So it was wonderful. I loved it. Then came spring, and it was still really, really nice. But it was raining a lot, which was a bit annoying, but it was fine. Then came summer, which started out really nice. And then it became bloody hot. It was like, what are we doing here? Why is it so hot? I can't stand this. I almost died. And everybody thinks I'm joking when I say this, but I am not joking and I am not exaggerating. It was horrible. Like, it was really, really bad. And so then began my love-hate, but mostly love relationship with Dutch weather. But now, I hate Dutch weather. It took me 2.5 years. Every time I told people that, I really like the weather here, everybody looked at me like I was insane. Like, what are you talking about? How can you like the weather here? Especially because you come from a temperate region. Like, why do you like this weather? It's cold and it's horrible. I was like, yeah, but it's not hot. And me, I'll take being cold over being hot. Like, standard. However, the weather since, let me say, like, November last year, but most especially since May this year, has been the worst thing that I have experienced since coming here. And now I hate the weather. Hi, thanks for listening so far. Just to pop in to say, please send me questions. I'm running out of things to talk about, so send me questions or suggestions. The link to do that is in the description box of the episode. Also, subscribe. Thanks. Okay, let's get back into the episode. So, last year from like September, it started getting really cold. I remember walking back home from church one day, and I was outside. I wasn't wearing gloves because it's September, right? Like end of September. And I was coming home and my hands were frozen. My hands were literally like I was feeling frozen. And I was so confused because I was like, this is September. What is happening? But after a couple of days, it stopped being that cold. And it was fine. That should have been my first inkling that everything was about to go awry. Awry. I think I used that correctly. I don't know. Somebody corrects me in the comments if I didn't use it correctly. But yeah, so that's when things started to go alright. And then fast forward to May this year. Now, typically in May, it's starting to get like you're supposed to be getting into the like high 10s, low 20s, right? So like 18, 19, 20, 21, maybe mid 20s. But what has been going on here, I don't have the words to explain. There have been many times in the past 3 months where there's 2 days of like really cold weather. I'm talking like 9 degrees, 10 degrees. And then the next 3 days is like really hot, 27, 28, 29. This has happened so many times since May that I can't even do anymore. I remember there was one Sunday because it was my friend's birthday and we were going to a restaurant and I wore this very beautiful yellow sundress and I wore my shades and I was out and I wore sandals and it was feeling really nice because the weather was cool, not too hot, not too cold, just perfect weather. The sun was out. And literally the next day, it rained non-stop and it was bloody cold. I had to wear my coat to go out. And this happened just this past weekend. Or this past week. Last week. Last week started in like the mid to high 20s and then ended in the low 10s or like the mid 10s. And yeah, so this is why I now hate the weather in the Netherlands. So it took me 2.5 years, But now I finally understand why everybody hates the weather and why everybody complains about the weather, because it's truly, truly a terrible, terrible thing. And that is also what made me fall sick sometime last year when I lost my voice, because it was really cold for like 2 days, and then it became really hot, and then it became really cold again. So, but thankfully I didn't fall sick this year, and I hope I don't. But yeah, like, do not recommend this weather. It's so annoying. It's so irritating. Like, I don't mind if it's cold or if it's hot. I want it to just be one. Like, be cold. The weather is cold. It's cold. Then it starts getting warmer. And then it's warm. Then it starts getting cooler. And then it's cold. That makes sense. What I don't like is this Feniku Fola Jide thing that it's doing. It's cold today. It's hot tomorrow. It's cold today. It's hot tomorrow. Like, I'm sick and tired of it. And that is my rant. That's what's on my mind today. And that's my rant. Thank you for listening to me rant about the weather in Amsterdam. Bye. Thank you for listening to today's episode of A Couple of Things. If there was anything you found interesting or insightful, or you enjoyed the episode, please do share to someone or multiple people. Like, leave a comment, and definitely do subscribe and all the nice things. Bye.